change. This is something I always tell you about life on radio. Actually, life in general. If there's one constant, it is changed, and it's no different for radio. So we are at that point again when different, shall we say, rejigging, reshuffling, and going in different directions. That's where we are now. To tell us more about our lineup for Power 98.7, we have even a new face in there. You talk about changing things there. New face in the corner office as well. Our new MD is Mr. Rofiwa Bologo, known on the decks as Tolly B. Good morning.
Morning, Titi. How are you, man?
Yeah, I'm good, man. Welcome back, I should be saying, to the
definitely.
building.
This is home in many ways, so that's so good to come back. The only thing right now, my nervousness is because that's a tough act to follow. That
forget it.
Yeah, no.
yeah, right. Now, well, but yes, of course, you are here because you're going to be outlining the plan going forward for the station.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, like as you said, it is that time of the year. It happens every single year, and as we know, radio is a dynamic medium. Keeps evolving, things keep moving, and as Power 987, we were locked in some discussions of what does it look like going forward. Obviously, we still want to give all our listeners and our followers compelling content on and off air, whether it be from an activation point of view on digital platform, got a massive digital footprint as well, and on air as we're doing right now, and the plans have been put in place. There was an announcement that's already been made during the special edition of the Chairman's Conversation last week, Friday, by the Chairman, Mr. Given Mkari, that Dr Mbuyiseni Ndlozi is going to be joining us for Power Talk between 9 a.m. and 12 p.m. So a lot of people may know of that.
Yep.
But I thought I should take you guys through the rest of the lineup that's coming through. What you will see in it is a lot of diversity. Obviously, we still remain, in the social construct of the country and the social fabric of the country, and we want to create, both from a personnel point of view and a content point of view, a power that is reimagined, a power that really speaks to the individual, the immediate family, the community, the country, and the world. So we really want to have that focus, or at least enhance on that focus. It's something we've done for 12 years. It is already 12 years by June. So we just want to make sure that we put the pedal down and be one with the fabric of the country. So 9 to 12 Power Talk. As we do know, Dr Mbuyiseni Ndlozi will be taking over that. Power Breakfast will also see a brand new voice as well. In Tessa Dooms, she's an exciting social activist. She actually will tell us a little bit about her as well, if we can manage to get her on the line.
But she is indeed
on the line. All right.
Familiar voice around these parts. There she is. Good morning, Tessa.
Hey, Tess.
She there? You there, Tessa? Unmute yourself. She is on Zoom. So I don't know, is she on mute?
Okay, she's probably still on mute and Zoom.
Yeah, all right.
But we'll try and fix that for us.
All right.
So,
there we go.
Hello, Tess. How are you?
Good morning, Power Family.
Morning, Tess. Listen, I'm chilling with TT here, just going through the brand new lineup, and we obviously started with the big news at our Power Breakfast. You will be taking over from the 3rd of March. I know you're outside the country right now. We can't wait to have you in the country. So just take us through how you plan to engage with the Power Family, and welcome on that note.
Thank you so much. Big shoes to fill. TT is a superstar and a legend in this industry, so stepping into those shoes is not a small matter. But really excited to take up the challenge set by the Power Family. Want to make this a space that is inclusive and diverse and fun, but where we can have the difficult conversations. Do what Power FM does well. Get the country talking about the big issues and the difficult conversations. But also it's the start of the day and we have to agenda set. And I think that Power needs to be a platform that sets the agenda for the day and lets people know where we want these conversations to be going to, because we can't just be going in circles as a country. We need to hear people's voices and allow them to drive the conversations. And so I'm here to hold space. I'm here to make sure that as many voices get heard And of course, we want to have all the big, hard-hitting news stories, but we also need some culture and fun and entertainment.
Yeah.
And so we're going to have a good mix in the morning, but we're going to get the country's day started in a dynamic way.
Awesome stuff. We can't
Great,
wait.
sure stuff. All the best, Tessa. A familiar voice, of course, around these parts. We've spoken plenty times to Tessa. Exciting to have you. Wish you all the best.
Thank you so much, Didi. I'll be expecting a lot of taps on the shoulder just to let me know which buttons I must press there in the studio.
Awesome. So thank you so much. So that's Tessa Dooms. We're going to be taking over Power Breakfast from the 3rd of March. And Dr Mbuyiseni Ndlozi 9 to 12. Babimuloi stays on Power Lunch from 12 to 3. And
but I think you missed out something there on Power Breakfast in terms of who will be with Tessa on Power Breakfast.
Yeah, 100%. Lil will still be there, traffic and contribution. And we actually do have a renowned sports journalist who's going to be joining us on Power Breakfast, Baring Batsugorjes, known as BBK. A lot of people will know BBK, great sports journalist. Is going to be joining that team in the morning there. He'll also do Power Sports Extra, which is on Fridays between 6 and 8 p.m. That show will now be 2 hours. And just moving on from lunch, where Bobby will still be there. We go to Power Drive, and Tabiso Kotane will still be on Power Drive. Nosipo will continue on Power Business, and the nighttime primetime show, Power Perspective, will be hosted by TT Tabiso Tima. So TT is still saying, you're still staying with the family, and thank you so much for the years that you've spent both on Drive and on Breakfast as well. And we really still want you to continue the conversations on Power Perspective between 8 p.m. and 12 a.m. Katejo will stay, burning the midnight oil. He's doing very well there. And of course, Kwena Mwabelo on Power Up as well between 3 and 6 in the morning. You may ask about Denzel, because obviously Denzel Taylor was doing Power Perspective. Denzel is going to go back to having a much bigger role from a news content point of view. As we know, he's an institution of news content. He's a Hall of Famer, and we felt that he will play a massive role in our news department. So Denzel is still staying with the business in the news department.
And did we mention the big one on the weekend as well?
Yes, of course. A voice that's in many ways opened Power 97 12 years ago. Chris Vick, who has been here before, is going to be making a comeback to Power 97 on Sundays between 9 a.m. and 12 p.m. So you can look forward to a different way of deconstructing current affairs, and he'll also put in some of his electric music here and there. Big jazz fan as well for a Sunday. So Chris Vick is also making a massive comeback to Power 98.7. Obviously one of the two flagship talk shows on weekends, Sehajo obviously being in the morning on Power Breakfast. But our main lineup, weekday lineup, is already out there. We're going to be publishing it now, and then we'll give it a few days and also publish our weekend lineup as well.
Well, there you go. The big news that you've been waiting for, that is the lineup then. And check out, of course, social media, check out our website. And of course, you'll hear more about that lineup in the days to come. Thanks so much, Tolibi, for coming in.
Thank you for your time.